Hey everybody, this is Robin with Stamp with Dr. Robin. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in San Diego, California, where it's just beautiful. Low 70s, nice and sunny, warm if you're in the sun, cool breeze if you're not in the sun, but it's just beautiful. And if you hear any little clicking on the floor, we have my grand dog here with us this last few days. His name is Coda. He is mostly boxer and just the sweetest little boy. So he and I went on a nice walk today. And what else is new and excited? Hello, Marina. So glad to have you with me today. Anyway, so oops, I forgot to get together everything going on at Stampin' Up. So let me try to think about it. We've got some new kits, and remember, your kits you can only find if you go online and look at kits or look on the online exclusives. And by the way, tomorrow we are going to have new online exclusives that are showing up. If you remember, hold on, I'll try to find these pretty papers. Aren't those pretty? So these lovely papers, these meadow papers, I think, I don't remember the whole name of them, but they are going to be coming on for everybody to buy. There's another one that we made. So those are, if you go back and watch one of my old videos, I made showed you a whole bunch of those. Those go live tomorrow for everybody. Unfortunately, the little gold dragonflies and birds that went with them are out of stock at this point, but they will be coming back, so don't fret. Anyway, whoops. Just trying to find that we are actually live. Good, yes. Okay, so that's going live tomorrow. And there's a whole lot of other products that are online exclusive. So if you haven't found them, you go to stampinup.com and then scroll down and you'll see a whole section of online exclusives. And that's where this card is coming from today. Celebrate the Miracle is a new Hanukkah set. And it is an online exclusive. It went out for a little while, but it's back in. So let me put you down here so that you can see what I'm talking about. Oops, let me pull you out just a little bit more. There we go. What? All right, there we go. I think we're in line now. Okay, so this is the Celebrate the Miracle set. I made one with you already. This is the one we made before a few weeks ago, last month sometime. And we're gonna make a new one today because I got a lot of Hanukkah cards to make. I just finished a class this weekend, and I have one more set available if people want to buy the card set, and I can get you the stamp set too, but just want to show you the three lovely cards that went in the card set. This is a rocker card. I don't know if you can see it, kind of stands up like that. This is using the dreidels here. And this is using some of the online exclusive adhesive back gold and silver paper that has now sold out. So I have a little bit more left of that. And I was going to be using that today also, but now that it's sold out, we're going to be using something different. So here are just some other cards I've used. I stamped in the Versamark and used some white embossing powder, and then went back and did the ombre effect in the background using these stars, and then cut out a few also. This is one I just made. I don't even have a sentiment on it yet. We're supposed to actually put our menorahs, our Hanukkahs, in the window for people to see. So this is looking in somebody's window. Here's one that's like a door card, double Dutch door card. Here's the same card, only with some different paper. So this is the one that we're going to be making today. And again, remember I said this sparkle, I don't know if you can see how sparkly it is, but this sparkly paper is out of stock, so, and not coming back. So instead of using the sparkly paper this time, we are going to use the holographic paper, this one here, and this is in the annual catalog. I don't know if some of you may have missed this this page 127 in the annual catalog, and this has all of the different specialty papers on it, including this holographic paper. And you know, it's hard to see because there's a lot on that page, but you get the 3 different types of paper in there for the holographic paper. All right, and as you can see on this, we've got a menorah, and it's separate from the candles, which is separate from the flames. So let's get going on actually doing that first, I think. This is a photopolymer set, so you definitely are going to want your piercing mat. And like I said, these are all separate. We got the menorah, we got the candles, and we got the flames. So let me just get in a piece of paper. And this paper is 3 inches. Is it really 3 inches square? That's not, I don't think that's what I want. Let's see, maybe I did make it. Yep. Okay, so we are going to emboss our menorah on here. Use your embossing buddy. Don't forget that step. Put my fingers on it, because that's what's keeping the embossing powder from getting stuck on places you don't want. So this is our Versamark. And we're going to try to stamp this pretty far down at the bottom. Just making sure this is straight, because we got candles and everything to put further up. Then we're going to take some silver embossing powder. This is how I keep mine here. Whoops, I think I better pick it up first. And just a little cheap plastic thing. Let's keep going here. I don't think I got enough on. Not so much there. All right. And then I keep just an old one of these water painter things around, just to get off little pieces like that. Now you're going to hear a bunch of noise over to the side here. I'm turning on my heat gun. It does need to warm up a little bit. I want to show you something on this one. And, oh, no, it was a different one. I was just going to say, just watch when you use vellum to emboss on. It's really good that this one has 2 different speeds. See how that's a little lower? So if you're embossing on vellum or just using it to dry, that's a really good thing to use it for on that, setting 1. Otherwise, I use the higher setting. All right. Enough with the noise. Okay. Now see, it's a little bent here, so I'm just gonna, the heat does that. Sometimes it helps to just heat the back of it. Oh, we got a lot of people on now. Hey, Joanne. Hey, Louise. Hi, Linda. Oh, Linda came to my class this weekend. It was a lot of fun. So we're going to be using Lost Lagoon here for our candles. And these are our candles. And, you know, I just love this set. They just put so much in it. We haven't had a Hanukkah set in forever. So this is just really, really nice. So when you're using this, what you're going to want to do is almost feel like your candles are covering part of the menorah, and then you'll get them in the right place so that they're not kind of floating candles. You probably didn't notice this, but see how my candles, not on this one so much. Let me show you another one. When you don't get it in the right spot, here we go. See how my candles are kind of floating here? You really don't want them floating. All right. So that was Lost Lagoon. Then we got some crushed curry for our flames. Now the flames, not such a big deal if the flames are floating. You couldn't just pretend there's a long wick there. But it's nice if they aren't. I think these are going to be a little floaty. Not too bad. All right, so let's take that now. We've got a piece of that holographic paper that's just 1/4 inch bigger all the way around. And you know what? I'm actually not going to use glue. I'm actually going to use some Seal Plus here. I find with this holographic paper, when you put stuff over it, whoa, what was that? That was not a good thing. Maybe we are going to use that because I don't know that I have. There we go. Let's try again. It's not. There we go. Anyway, it's so slippery, this holographic paper, that I just didn't want to glue on top of it and have it kind of just smush out. All right. Let's get our card base and our inside too. So for the inside, I thought I'd use this little saying that's in here that says sending love and light. Thought that was kind of appropriate here. Whoops, got a little smush down there. I must have put the bottom of this in here. Try again. There we go. And one of the things that's kind of nice in here are these little Star of Davids that are on my block all nice and crooked. I thought maybe we would just put them along the bottom here. And you could just connect them, but I decided I wasn't going to try because it's hard enough to do this upside down. All right, so here is our card base. It's your regular card base, 8.5 by 5.5, and it's scored on the long side at 4 1/4. And we're just going to, I think I'm going to stamp my little Happy Hanukkah first. Just to make sure that we've got it in the right spot. There we go. And again, I'm using that Lost Lagoon ink. Now, this is a piece of paper that is 2 inches by 5.5. Now, does anybody know where this paper came from? Because it's not really obvious. It's not one that you would really think about, oh, I'm going to use this paper, because it came from this set that has the other two pages in here are the foils, the Lost Lagoon foils. So it's got 3 different sets. And this is called Snowflake Magic. And it's in the mini catalog. And this is a 2" by 5.5" piece. Hi, Kathy. And we're just going to put it across there. And then I've got some 1/4" pieces that are going to go on either side of it using the holographic paper. Okay. Now, like I said on the other one, I did use the adhesive back sparkly paper, but since it's gone, this is what we're going to be using now. Because we got to get some sparkle going in there, right? Okay, so we can put cover up our little boo-boo here and nobody knows that we did the other one. And there's other little things that you can put on the inside of these. On some of them, I put actually a different saying coming from the Brightest Glow stamp set, and they put the little Hanukkah gelt. This is like little fake money we use to play dreidel games with. But there's just a lot of other little things you can use. Now you got to watch on here. If you can see real closely, I did get a little bit of glue on my holographic paper, so you got to watch for that. All right, so now I'm going to take our menorah. So you can see this is not a terribly hard card. I wanted you, if you're making Hanukkah cards and you're making a lot of them, this is one that's pretty easy to do. I mean, obviously the hardest thing is doing the embossing, but once you get it together and you can, you know, do a whole bunch at once, that's kind of nice to do. And then our last step is just, we have this ribbon that is the, what's it called? Sheer ribbon. It's silver and white. But I wanted to show you something that you could do, which I don't have a Lost Lagoon blend, but I do have one that is light pretty peacock. And if you look real carefully, you're going to see that this goes actually really well with it too. And you could try a bow, but I've decided on these I'm just going to use knots because they're so much easier, right, Linda? Linda's not a big bow tying fan. But knots are easy. It's better if you do this first and let it kind of rest for a little bit, because now I'm getting a little bit of this on my hands. Whoa, 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 whoa. Just trying to cut the ends so that they're pretty. That one needs a little more cut off. And, you know, if I'll show you the other one where I didn't color this ribbon, and you can tell me which one you like better. I'm just going to get a little glue dot. I find the glue dots are the easiest thing to use when I'm trying to get ribbons to stay somewhere. Isn't that pretty? So now, get a little bit more bling for our buck. So this is the Faceted Gems Trio Pack, and it has these Lost Lagoon gems, these white ones, and some darker, oh, I can show you them. See these darker gray ones? That's the third color. I used them all up, though, on those cards. So, help me, guys. Should we have the blue? I think we'll use some of the blue ones. I think they're really pretty. Let's try this. It's not wanting to come like that. So where should we put them? One up here. Yep. Couldn't tell if I got the little gooey stuff from this. One down here. And here, here, here. Maybe down here. You could put them anywhere, obviously. So let me bring in the other one where I did just the white bow, which is also really pretty too. And notice on this one, that's the adhesive backed silver. And this is the holographic paper. And you guys can, actually, I'm surprised you can actually see the holographic paper on the, I'm just looking that you could actually see it on there. So, what do you guys think? Are you ready to make some Hanukkah cards? So, I'm gonna put you back up here for a second. I just gave you probably, I don't know, 7 or 8 different ideas on making some Hanukkah cards for your friends. And, oh, I like my little thumbs up here. If you want this class, I have one more bundle of surprises for that, which was 6 cards, 2 of each of the 3 that I showed you, plus a half a package of the Shining Brightly paper, all the directions in a PDF, and a stamp set. And that, oh, Louise just got the stamp set. Well, Louise, if you want to buy the other thing, let me see, with the stamp set, it was $45. I would sell it to you for $30, plus sending you the everything you need to make those 6 cards, plus the other stuff. And you get 2 yards of this ribbon and 2 yards of the navy and gold ribbon. So let me know. I will put up all the directions for this card we make today on my blog, which is stampwithdrrobin.blogspot.com. If you want to email me about anything class-wise, etc., it's stampwithdrrobin@gmail.com. And I'll see everybody next week. And I think I'll go back probably to Christmas card next week. So tune in then. Bye.